You did it so you wouldn't feel bad, right?
Yep.
And we're live, guys. What is up?
Oh, I got your live stream.
Oh, nice. Marcus and I out here doing a live stream.
Yep. Took us a while to find the house because we were going down the coast and we passed Imperial.
Yeah.
We went clear over to Rosecrans, up to Sepulveda, and then backtracked.
Sorry, I keep putting my hand in front of the lens. We're gonna wait until somebody gets in the room. How's everybody doing? Gotta just wait. One person. To let you guys know where we're at today, we're at the Entity filming location where they actually filmed the movie The Entity, which I showed you recently, right around the corner from Marcus's house. How's it going, MP? How's it going? How are you, Michelle?
No, we're not. This ain't around the corner from right.
No, but the Entity house, the real Entity house we showed you in that last video, this is actually the filming location. This is the house they used in the movie, which was not the same as the film, or sorry, it's not the same as the actual case. So this is the house in El Segundo. It's a little yellow house, nice little quiet neighborhood. We thought we'd come out here and show you the actual filming location of the 1982 film, The Entity. And if you haven't seen that film, go check that out. I'm going to give you a little breakdown on that. Sorry, keep putting my hand in front of the lens. But The Entity, for all my new viewers out there, because I realize I got a lot of new viewers. So let me tell you, on California Pickin', you'll never know what you're going to get. It's a variety channel, so I do all kinds of different things. You never know what you're going to get. You'll never get bored. And I never will get bored either. So let me explain the Entity case for all of you guys. The Entity case was based on a real life story back in 1974, where two paranormal researchers, Carrie Gaynor and Dr. Barry Taff, who used to work at UCLA Research Division, basically were called to investigate a ghost or haunting case. And it just happened to be right down the street from where Marcus lived back in 1974. And these two researchers went to the Entity house, and they determined over time that this woman, Doris Bither, I don't know, but that she was being attacked by some type of entity, and she was being sexually assaulted by this entity. And
it obviously had such an impact that these two Ghostbuster type of people ended up hooking up with the guy that wrote a book about it, and then it was turned into a screenplay, and then so there must have been something to it for it to be a movie to be made out of it. And it was a good movie.
And there were like 25 witnesses to the entity on the inside of this small little Cracker Jack box house, really small little house that Marcus actually went into when he was younger.
Many times.
So it's such an ironic coincidence that Marcus and I are into like investigating paranormal stuff and strange stuff and graveyard stuff. But we didn't realize, or I didn't realize, that he lived on the same street as the Entity house, and he went to the Entity house when he was younger because he knew the kids of Doris Bither, who was being haunted by this entity.
And another irony is down the street, when I was in my early 20s, I used to ride here and sell comic books to this one kid all the time, and he lived down the street. And then in July 4th, 2014, my girlfriend and we went to a big party there, to watch the fireworks.
Yeah, there's a park down the street.
That's where they show the fireworks right there. It's that every year.
Oh, okay.
It's the big park. It's the only big park.
Oh, wow. We see that from Culver City sometimes.
Yeah.
But here's the house here. I don't want to like invade their privacy or whatever.
We should do a door knock.
we thought about knocking on the door, but
yeah, they're home.
It's right here, this house right here, the yellow, white trim.
We should, you know what? Let's go do a door knock. What can they do? They can say, they can just tell us leave.
Should we knock on the door, guys, and ask them what? I mean, there's no haunting going on here. It's just the house that was used.
And those just exterior shots,
the
right?
exterior shots, yeah.
because the actual interior shots they wasn't done in a movie.
Probably a
studio.
set, yeah, movie studio. And
They
but
might have shot some of the things in here, like inside the living room.
maybe.
And stuff,
I mean, they would have to shoot this these locations. They would have to have big trucks pull up with all the equipment and all the lighting and everything like that. And
so they probably filmed all the scenes at once, even like the end of the movie. They filmed them all because you don't want to keep coming back here.
Love and Light says knock knock knock. She wants me to knock on the door.
Well, it's both of us, so
Yeah. Let's see. What do you think, guys? California, much love. What's up, K Dog?
I'll hold your phone like down here. I'll do a hip shot while you knock on the door. I'll be holding your phone.
Or maybe we won't show their face, but you go to the door and you do.
No, sorry. We'll go together.
Marcus, well, what are we gonna say?
No, just say that we're doing a video.
Yeah, but I mean,
matching. They look like look at that. They got matching.
yeah, matching Lex, or is that Toyotas?
Yeah.
Toyotas, or one's a Lexus, one's a Toyota. Are you really gonna? Oh my god! Marcus is going to the door. Look.
We're doing stop. Sorry to bother you. We're doing a video. This house was used in the movie.
The Entity.
Yeah.
So she knows.
Yes.
So we drove all the way over here from Marina Del Rey and just to specifically take pictures of the house or whatever. But we just wanted to know.
He lives near the Real Entity house in Culver
the
City.
Real, yeah, I used to go to the Real Entity house. My friend Brian, that was his mom, the woman that was attacked.
Oh.
And I never, so.
Oh, I'll be darned.
I actually knew the family and stuff. But when I mentioned to him about the entity, he always had a big interest in it. So we just came by and we're sorry, we apologize too.
Were you the people in the house when they came in? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So she's
Wow.
the original.
Was
Wow,
it a
that's
good
great.
was it a good experience?
Yeah, it was. They
Oh, it was.
filmed it all outside, and then they used the back house. We've got a house so they used underneath the shots there too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it was really fun.
And were any of the celebrity or the
Oh
stars?
yeah, Barbara Hershey.
Oh,
and
Barbara
her
Hershey
son.
were here?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they did the houses across the street as a backdrop
Ah.
and all. So they faked all that, and then they used the high school.
Yeah.
Oh,
for the,
interesting.
for all the basketball stuff.
So
that the kids were
interesting.
doing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What about the honking scenes? Were those done in a studio? Like the
Yeah, they had a special boom. The guy that created it or whatever, they did the Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
They used that equipment, and but that was all done in the studio. They mocked up this house in the studio.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So you see all that stuff. So yeah, all the
How
bathroom
interesting.
scenes and the bedroom scenes and all
Yeah.
that stuff were all done in the.
Fascinating.
in the, I think it was in Santa Monica is where they had the house done.
And they left it in pretty good shape when they left. They didn't.
Oh yeah, they brought it right
Okay.
back to its original.
Nice.
Yeah.
And somebody just contacted you out of nowhere and said, "We'd like to use your house for the
He
entity."
did. The guy just walked it because my lawn is flat,
Uh-huh.
and so they put the tracks out there.
Oh, I see.
Camera.
Yeah.
So they said, "Oh, your house really looks kind of good." He said, "Can we trash it up a little bit?" And I said, "Sure, whatever."
Nice.
Plan. So, yeah.
Did they fix your house up a little bit or?
No, well, they paid my parents.
Oh,
for
nice.
that
This
kind
was
of
your
stuff.
parents' house.
Yeah.
And don't
yeah.
forget, this
Oh.
is 1982, so the
1982.
payments weren't as big as they would be today, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's some 30 years? What is that?
Yeah.
30,
35,
40 years
35,
ago.
Well,
35.
35, yeah. It was my
Wow.
niece.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow, how great.
Wow, that's,
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so
Wow.
This is
that was
it.
here.
Yeah, it's so nice of you to talk to us like
Oh,
this.
you
We
bet.
didn't know what we'd expect. Somebody might say, "Get the heck out of here."
No,
And
no. We've been here for over 65 years.
do a lot of
Family.
people coming by and
Some people do.
some people
Some
by
people drop by and they go, that house looks like the Entity. And
Really?
it does, yeah.
I would have never recognized it because
Yeah.
we had to find your place.
So this
and
probably gets more notoriety than the actual Entity house on Braddock Drive.
it
down the
might.
street
Yeah.
from-
It might.
This is where the movie was. Everybody
It
would probably
might.
think this is
Yeah,
where
they
it
were all,
actually
and all
happened.
the cast was very superstitious, and they said that because the apparition follows her, and they wouldn't
Oh,
let
yeah.
her come on site.
Interesting.
Wait, and he
I said,
knows the guy that actually did the what's his name?
Barry Taff. He
Barry
was
Taff.
one of the investigators.
Oh, all right.
He's
and
the
then-
one that was part of developing the movie. His friend is the one that wrote the book.
Oh, I'll be darned.
So he's friends with him, Barry Taff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, lost touch with him, but yeah, he was the original investigator, and so was Kerry Gaynor, the other gentleman.
Uh-huh.
And I talked to him about the event, and
Yeah.
he corroborated everybody's story
Yeah.
that there was an entity in the house,
Sure,
and that
sure.
25 people saw this thing, and
Very cool.
all sorts of paranormal activity in
Yeah.
there. And
Well, now there's two different perspectives. My friend Brian Lee, he's the son of Doris Spither, the woman that actually this happened to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And his version is it was a demonic spirit.
Yeah.
But this guy Barry Taft thinks the entity was contrived from this woman's mind.
Oh.
it was following her
They call that
telekinesis.
telekinesis.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
I don't believe that, because you'd have to conjure up some
Parakinetic.
Something like
invisible
that, yeah.
energy to attack you.
Yeah.
Correct.
I've never heard of anything
Yeah.
like that, but I
Yeah.
believe more in the demonic stuff
Yeah,
or whatever it was.
I really think that it probably happened.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, stuff like that.
I used to go in that house when I was born in '66, so like in 1972, because my older brother knew the guy that was in the movie who
Yeah.
was attacked, the mechanic.
Uh-huh.
That my brother Steve was friends with him, my
Uh-huh.
older brother, so I became friends with the younger brother.
I'll be darned.
And I used to go in that house, but it's hard for me to remember. I was
He
only
wouldn't
like 7
sleep in
years
the
old.
house.
No, yeah, we would have sleepovers, and I never wanted. It was very
where
creepy.
Is this house? Because I heard that some of the stuff was going on in Texas.
No, the Culver City.
Oh
was
yeah,
the
well this
first
was where
one.
it first started. It's on Braddock Drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you
Well, don't.
yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Braddock. It's on
Yeah.
Braddock.
And then she moved. They moved to
El Segundo.
El Segundo.
Huh.
And then they moved to
they moved to
San
El Segundo.
Bernardino,
Yeah, they moved to San
and
Bernardino.
then they moved to Texas.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then
I'd
they-
only heard that she was in Texas.
And then all the activity seemed to calm down and kind of go away. A little bit of little here and there, like
Yeah.
the toilet seat would go down or whatever. It
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
like stupid stuff. But
Yeah.
the entity had left,
Uh-huh.
and basically we don't know what happened to the entity.
Sure, moved on.
But
yeah, it's really
but
weird.
it seems like we don't know if it was connected. Like we're just still wondering: is it connected to the house, or is it really connected to Doris?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't really know.
Well, she certainly was a conduit, for sure.
Sure, certainly, yeah.
I remember she
certainly.
was a very nice lady. They referred to her as someone that was really mentally ill and who was drunk all the time, but I didn't have that
Feeling.
experience. No, when I saw
I
her, she
don't
was
know
always
because they
very.
wouldn't let her near here.
Wow, so fascinating. Well, thanks so much talking to us.
Well,
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
Really appreciate
well,
it. It's
I'm glad
been
you
a-
stopped by.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
you
you bet.
letting us look at your house.
Yeah?
Very
Yeah.
much.
Cheers now.
Day.
Thank you.
Bye. Hey, what about the entity house where she lived? Here in El Segundo.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know the address of that one.
Can you find it? We can
Maybe,
go-
maye so.
We should try to find it now
Yeah,
that we're here. It's probably
maybe we
pretty close
could.
by. I wouldn't doubt it if it's within a mile radius of here.
Probably.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's funny that they said they didn't allow her to come to the house because she might have been
Oh yeah,
had
bring
the
it in with
entity. Yeah, they didn't want the entity messing up their movie shoot. I don't know. That was pretty strange. Well, what'd you guys think of that? That was cool, Marcus. Yeah, good job. Good
Oh,
job.
yeah.
Marcus is
Very
like,
nice
let's knock
lady.
on the door, and I'm like, are you serious? What are they gonna say?
Yeah,
and
very
what
nice lady.
what are we gonna say? But her mother was paid by the movie studio to film there. They probably were paid handsomely. I wasn't gonna ask her how much,
Probably
but
not as much as they would have. They probably would have got 10 times the amount.
and these days I heard that's like a normal shoot in somebody's house. Like a normal house is like $10,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They would have paid her like a couple hundred.
And then sometimes they paint your house if they want to change the color, and they'll actually improve your house. They'll put money into it. Yeah,
Stuff, and you
Yeah.
get free catering, food. while
yeah,
they're
free
moving,
catering and
all kinds of stuff. But then
Yeah.
you got to give up your privacy for it. So there's kind of
right. So that was cool, guys. We're at our my second location. I showed you the Storybook House earlier today. I told you we would be going somewhere today, and hope you enjoyed that. That was kind of cool. I don't know where we're gonna go next, but
I thought we were gonna go to the. Are we gonna
yeah, we'll probably go to the park and maybe a cemetery at the end of the day. But it's kind of late. They close, don't they?
Yeah, they close
4 or
at 6.
5.
Oh, they close at 6. But what time? It's already 6 now, probably.
No,
No.
no.
I think so.
But Go check out my other video about the Doris,
5 o'clock.
the entity. Oh, 5 o'clock. So yeah, we can't make it to a cemetery, but go check out our other video on the entity case, where Marcus and I stand outside the house of the real entity house and give you a little spiel on the case, and you get to watch part of the movie there. And the movie's really freaky. She gets attacked by this entity, and oh man,
I would like to say I want to watch that movie over again. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna go on YouTube and watch it. You know, when I get my Wi-Fi.
And I was told like it's one of the holy grails of all hauntings, because you have the Exorcist case, which was actually about a boy, not a girl, not Reagan. They changed it with the production. But then there's the Poltergeist. No, sorry, the Amityville Horror is an actual haunting in that house in New York. And Poltergeist, there was no, that was a fake story or
But the Amityville Horror, did they actually film the movie in that actual house?
Yeah.
So they filmed it in the actual house.
Oh, you know what? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure, but you guys might know, some of you horror fans.
I think they did.
But this one case, the entity case, guys, is like the holy grail of all paranormal hauntings, because it was witnessed by 25 people.
And they're going to be making a new movie.
Yeah,
remake of this
that's
movie,
right.
So that it's going to be a big budget type of thing. It's good. You know, this needs to have.
You know what they did, Marcus? They did make a remake in 2000.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they did. I think in 2000, they made it. They put it in a different country.
Oh.
Like they put it in a different country. I don't know what country it was, but it was some kind of haunting, like Peru or something like that. Where
that wasn't this one though.
No.
They need to redo this one,
They need to redo this movie with a new cast.
And they should actually film it. They should actually film it in the actual house. They should film the actual house.
I don't think anyone really cares, but
but just it'd be cool, because the yard is what really is creepy. Their yard is trapped in time.
Right.
Because I remember in the 72, 73, I used to sit back there when it was really hot and sunny, and they would have those little fruit trees, and we would sit on this like little terrace, and eat the loquats and the fruit that was growing out of there.
Hey Ozzy, how you doing? Hey Steven, what's
I'm gonna
up?
go up the street there and see. You want to walk up there and see those little containers over there? There's like those.
You go ahead.
Okay, I'll be done.
Mark is going to check out the junk. Straight ahead. We have a nice view from up here. Over this way is the ocean. Look at this tree. Wow, it's a big ficus. But we got a bottle of wine we're gonna drink somewhere. We missed out on going to a cemetery, but how's it going, Steven? Nez, hey Nez lover, what's up? Those entities have dark agendas. Yeah, they probably do. Somebody was saying it was a trio of Japanese spirits. Two of these spirits held Doris down, and the other one molested her or attacked her sexually. I don't know, but
Look at this freezer.
you can imagine what that would be like, huh? Oh my gosh, the battery storage is getting low. I better make my way. But anyways, guys, thank you. Hey, cheers to you, Michelle. And thanks for joining us for this little live stream of the real movie location of the Entity House, guys. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, thanks. Hit like and subscribe.
Hit like and subscribe.
Yeah, and share this video. Make sure your bell symbol is also checked. You get notified whenever I make a video, which is often these days. All right, guys, cheers. Peace out. Have a great weekend.
Hey, they got a little freezer right there banged up, but it works.
Yeah, it's too big. No, not like that.
I just thought you want to walk to the park? Let's go. I gotta take a piss, man.
We can drive to the park, right?
Yeah, but you want to drive here?
Yeah, it's too much of a walk back up here. That was cool.
I like El Segundo.
Let's see. Yes, I'm going to stop right here.